Something about it. There's just something about it. Jesus be the name. Ranked arena. I've been editing my Halo videos. You guys have to check them out. Well, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're subbed to the channel, then you'll see them. But I think who's texting this late at this hour, brother? Today's what? Oh yeah. So editing, video editing. I was talking about this yesterday. Very difficult, man. I mean, well, depending on the program. See, I have this sneaking, nagging desire to learn Final Cut Pro. Out of all the programs, DaVinci Resolve, Premiere Pro, which is Adobe's product, Final Cut Pro from Apple. There's Boris FX Vegas, which used to be Sony Vegas. There is Avid Media Composer, that's not really in play because that's more for like Hollywood big film production, but it's out there. And these are all, what's interesting about all these programs, which I think is cool, short of Adobe, they're all, $200-$300 one-time purchase, which is neat. I mean, just on the whole, like considering that that can be your one tool for, well, we'll get back to it. Blah, 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 blah. You kidding me? Right out of the gate? Wow. Is it because I have all this crap open? That's garbage. That hasn't happened in a long time. It's a stupid, hopefully no one, sorry I had to see that. I'm embarrassed. All right, let's try it again. I'm dreading the day I have to replace this computer because, I mean, it's not that old. At this point, when did I get it? 2023. It's a laptop, but it's a Lenovo. It's not a real laptop. I say real laptop because it has like maybe an hour battery life. So, you would never actually use it like a laptop. Which I regret now because, like, had I known then what I know now, I would have just got a desktop. I would have just built my own PC like a smart guy. But, whatever, you live and learn. But anyway, it's a pretty good rig. Like, I upgraded it. So it has plenty of storage, 2 SSDs, NVMe, it has a 4070 graphics card, which for Halo, like, I'm not a big gamer. This is really honestly all I've played for the last couple years, and all I really intend to play. So I mean, graphics wise or GPU wise, it should be fine. 64 gigs RAM, i9, and it's been good to me. But I dread the day when I have to replace it, because I always get so caught up in these decisions. Like the same thing with the video editors between DaVinci and Final Cut and CapCut and Filmora and Avid and Sony Vegas, or sorry, Boris FX Vegas. What was the other one? Premiere Pro. I hate not being future proof. So I end up spending way too much time dinking around with, like, jacking around with all the tools, and I end up spending way more money just because I want to, like, you know, why not have two tools that do the same thing, you know? And it's honestly really stupid. I've gotten a little more efficient at it over the years, but I can remember a few years ago just spending, okay, we'll get back to it.
Hill.
No chatting during the game. Sick ass kid.
Hill incoming.
If they want that hill, they'll have to go through us. Well, you. Almost.
Hill controlled.
One in hill. Camo's on hill. Boy.
Enemy about to score.
That hill's gone.
Enemy team scored. Hill incoming. Hill ready.
Down. Yes, not enough.
Gosh, dude. Freaking rat.
Hill controlled.
I knew he was nearby.
Enemy team took the hill. Hill controlled.
They're sniping on you. Oh, shoot. One by camo.
Enemy team took the hill.
Dang, man. Two on the hill.
Active camo available.
Oh, snap. On the bridge, on the bridge.
Enemy about to score. Hill controlled.
Oh my gosh. Got back smacked. Two in the hill.
Close.
Shock rifle available.
Hill controlled.
Bro, dude.
Your team about to score. Enemy team took the hill. Enemy team scored.
Oh my gosh.
Hill incoming. Hill ready.
this is why I warm up.
Enemy team took the hill.
Stay mobile.
That's the way to go.
Hill control.
Pushing you hill. Look at him, bridge.
Good
Yep.
shooting, Spartan. A good old-fashioned takedown.
Oh shoot, my bad, dude. Middle bridge. Oh, thank you.
Your team about to score.
Active camo inbound.
Your team scored.
Oh yeah.
Hill incoming.
Active camo inbound.
Hill ready. Hill control.
All right, we got life.
Enemy shield down.
Ah! Back off.
My shield's popped.
Enemy about to score.
Eat wax, bro. Oh my gosh.
Tango's closing in.
Hill control.
Shock rifle available.
Enemy there.
Enemy team took the hill.
Target spotted.
Pop their shields.
Hill control.
My shield's popped.
Enemy team took the hill. Hill control. Enemy team took the hill.
Stupid. Come on.
Enemy team scored. Hill incoming. Hill ready.
Somebody's sniping. No.
Hill control.
Two in the hill. Mid bridge. Gosh, man. I don't know what to do. I don't know.
Hill control.
Spartan down.
Active camo available.
Top A, Zay.
Enemy team nearing victory. Hill control.
In the hill, in the hill.
Enemy team took the hill.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Hill control.
Oh yeah, fight back.
Enemy team took the hill. Your team about to score.
Oh, one shot. Two more on this on B. Is
Enemy
that B?
team took the hill.
No. Ah. Don't look at the freaking stats. Definitely. Don't look. Don't look. That hurts. Maybe we'll do one more warm up, and then I'll join and run some Slayer. Sometimes my thumb just feels like completely loose and not in a good way. Not in a good way. Anyway, what was I saying before I got wrecked? Oh yeah, video editors. Yeah, so anyway, DaVinci Resolve, $295, one-time fee. Runs on Mac OS and Windows, which is nice. And it has an iPad app, which, you know, if you're an iPad user, that might be a plus. I don't know. But their license, the $295 license, includes the iPad app. There's not feature parity, but it, you know, like I said, that could be handy if you want to be able to kind of pass off projects from desktop to iPad. It's not really that feasible in my experience, but it's nice to have the option, I guess, in a pinch or whatever. And they do have a built-in, like an integrated cloud, which is pretty cheap. Like I think $5 gets you 100 gigs. So you could, in theory, you know, like somebody like me, like I work on Windows for my day job mostly. I have a Mac that I like to use for video editing for Final Cut, and I happen to have an iPad just because I always have had an iPad. I don't know. I love my iPad, but mainly for just, you know, media consumption and for goofing off. But theoretically, there's, you know, a lot of people like me, and if you're in that situation and you wanted to be able to work across all of your devices, DaVinci Resolve wouldn't be a bad option. The only thing that I will say about having tried it as a noob, I'm coming from a completely like no experience video editing other than I've done maybe one serious project in my life, and I did it in iMovie. I was pretty proud of it. It was from a demo for work like 5 years ago, a software demo, and it took me like forever. I mean, it was very intensive. Like it was maybe a 20-minute video, and it took, I don't know, 20 hours, like something stupid. But I'm sure most of that was just due to my inexperience. But anyway, my point is that's the level of experience that I had coming into DaVinci Resolve. And so going into it and then opening up that program for the first time was a bit overwhelming. But on the whole, I think you could learn basic editing in it fairly quickly, like maybe 3 or 4 days coming from nothing. So that's not terrible. There is also a free version of DaVinci Resolve that you get like 90% of the features. So that's nice. It's nice that it's an option. So if you want to just get started with something free and powerful, that's a good option.
Capture the flag.
We'll go over Premiere after this match. Honey.
He's one shot. That would be two up top. On
Hydro. He's bottom mid now.
bottom middle.
Hostiles down and not
Nah,
getting
make
up.
that jump.
What? Camo's in our base. He's in our courtyard.
Looking. He's still here.
He's dead.
I killed the dude in our base. On me
there's
right
a-
now. One shot. Tom Stu up there. Behind us, on us. Turn around if you can. Nice. Good trade. I think our one of our friends are lost.
Oh,
Make those bullets sing, Spartan.
Right here, they're
P2.
spawning here. Yeah, yellow fridge. Got one shot. One more. Come here, bro.
Enemy there.
Two on us. In our fridge.
No, man. Our locker. Going to flag, two on flag.
Two there. We gotta push over, man. We gotta play the game.
Taking
Get to their flag. Get to their flag. Get to their flag now.
Enemy captured your flag.
They're under us. Flag on mark.
Active camo inbound.
Man, what? I should have switched the mode.
Enemy flag returned.
Multiple hostiles spotted.
Shooting, Spartan.
Double kill.
In my sights.
Pushing flag. Try to throw it out.
Look for our lives back to base.
Ah, I thought I could be sneaky. 2p2.
Take cover.
Oh, grenade.
Taking cover.
Enemy flag returned.
Bottom hydro.
Tango's closing in. Keep your head down.
Oh, man. P1, P1. Behind you. Yellow court. Yellow.
Our team took the enemy flag. Cut him up good.
Lost a teammate. Shields are down.
Hostiles down. And he's not getting up.
Ah, get him. Oh, good job. Oh, yeah.
Capture.
Active camo inbound.
Hydro, he dropped. Yep.
Active camo available. A good old-fashioned takedown.
Shields down.
They used to be OS, I think. They changed that.
Hostiles down. And not getting up.
In my
Going
sights.
P2.
Enemy flag.
Oh, he got scared and quit.
We doing pretty good, huh?
Their closet. They lose one? Oh, they lost 3. That's one way to win.
Flag captured. Victory.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't looking good for a minute. Alright, so anyway, in summary, DaVinci Resolve cross-platform, has an iPad app if you care about stuff like that. It's $2.95 for the full studio version. There is also a free version that is probably fine for most people. The paid version has features that I really wanted, though, which is AI transcription, so you can edit your video as like a the AI will read your MP4, transcribe the audio to text, and then you can edit the video as if you were editing a text document, and then it'll just perfectly make the cuts wherever you edit text. Now that's only helpful if you do like talking head videos, if you know what that means. So basically, if the majority of your content would only make sense based off the spoken words, coming out of the mouth of you, the subject, or whoever you're filming, that's a really helpful feature. But what I realized is that's pretty much useless for situations where, like, for example, a good example is these streams. Like, I record these streams and then I chop them up and then I post them. I just started doing this, but for these kinds of videos, editing in that text method is useless because it's more about the action that's on screen. So you still got to watch and edit and chop, and so it doesn't really help for situations like that now. So although that feature is really useful, it's not super useful for this kind of editing that I'm doing, which is these long form streams, chopping them up, just trying to pick out the highlights.
Oddball.
I give this map a 7 out of 10. Nah, 6.
Round 1. Ball incoming.
Round
Hold on
1.
as long as possible to score.
Top mid 2. Blah, blah, blah.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Shock rifle inbound.
In my sights.
Bro, my aim. What is going on? 2 on the ball.
They're close.
We have the ball. Ball dropped. We have the ball.
That's what I get for trying to be a dink. Come on.
Ball dropped.
Above you, also
Ball
behind
out
you.
of bounds. Ball incoming. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
He packs a wallop.
Lost the lead.
Enemy shields down.
Ball dropped.
Good shooting, Spartan.
No.
Oh.
We have the ball. Ball dropped.
Shucks, man.
We have the ball.
Tango's closing in.
Ball dropped. Ball out of bounds. Ball incoming.
All out of bounds.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Hostile carrier down.
Lost a teammate.
Enemy has the ball.
Got their shields.
Plugged.
Ball dropped. We have the ball.
Shock rifle inbound.
Gained the lead.
Enemy there.
Ooh, you make those bullets sing, Spartan.
Ball dropped. We have the ball.
Shock rifle available.
Ball dropped. Halfway to victory.
How does he know where I'm at? Oh my gosh, dude. Sneaky bag.
Enemy there. We have the ball. Ball dropped.
Great spawn. Above you, Professor, above you. Right above you.
Enemy has the ball.
Nice. That son of a gun.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Lost the lead.
Boom.
Spartan down.
Enemy team nearing victory.
Oh man, come.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
What was that? Lag?
Ball dropped.
An ally has slain the carrier.
Ball out of bounds. Ball incoming. We have the ball. Ball dropped.
Stay mobile.
We have the ball.
No way, dude. Oh,
Ball dropped.
that's embarrassing.
Target spot.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Closing in.
Round lost.
These guys are freaking cracked out, dude. I'm getting destroyed.
Incoming.
Come on, Spartan. We gotta win this.
They're close.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Ball dropped. Ball out of bounds.
Seize the skull.
Ball incoming.
Seize the skull.
We have the ball.
Shock rifle available. You make those bullets.
No.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Lost the lead. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Dude, freak.
An ally has slain the carrier.
Enemy has the ball.
Bad.
Ball dropped.
Take cover.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has
Gosh.
the ball.
Ooh, look at my exorcist body.
Ball dropped.
Everyone's gonna want a piece of that.
My time to shine.
We have the ball. Ball
Pretty good
dropped.
graphics.
Ball out of bounds. Ball incoming. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy halfway to victory. Ball dropped.
It's ours now.
Oh
Double
yeah.
kill. Ball dropped.
Shoot.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Hostile carrier down. Shock rifle available.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped.
Cut him up good. Hold on to that and we win.
Ball dropped. Ball dropped.
Oh, God, I actually feel kind of bad about that.
No, come on, man. I didn't know I couldn't shoot right after I did that. What's the point of the freaking perk? Shows how much I use it. Want to hit him with like a cool death. Oh, snap.
Ball reset. Ball incoming. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Perfect.
Seize the skull.
Ball dropped.
Where the hell did it go?
We have the ball. Ball dropped.
Oh, man.
Enemy there.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Target spotted.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Taking cover.
Freaking A, man.
We have the
Just
ball.
a shot behind all night.
Ball dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Take cover.
Ball dropped.
Shock rifle available. A good old-fashioned takedown. Hold on to that and we win.
Tango's closing in.
Coming at me.
Ball dropped.
Back done, Spartan.
Enemy
Shot.
has the ball. Enemy team nearing victory. Ball dropped. We have the ball.
They're close.
Ball dropped. We have the ball. Targets.
Shields are down.
Ball dropped.
Good shooting, Spartan.
We have the ball. Double kill. Ball dropped. Ball out of bounds. Ball incoming. 1 minute remaining.
3 back there.
Pop their shields.
We have the ball. The lead.
They're close.
That 5th shot, man. I just can't finish. Can't finish. 2 above. They're dropping now in the tunnel.
Round 1.
Secretly, I didn't really want it to go a third round, but I guess it's good. Now we can win.
Ball incoming.
This is almost over. Let him have it.
Martin down.
Enemy has the ball.
Serious, man.
Not getting up.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Shock rifle available.
Ball dropped. We have the ball.
They're close. Pop their shield.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
I'm so ass at this thing.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
My gosh, man.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Enemy there!
Enemy halfway to victory. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Hostile carrier down. A good old-fashioned takedown.
We have the ball.
Target spotted!
Ball dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Team nearing victory. Ball dropped. We have the ball.
Thrusters acquired.
In my sights!
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
An ally has slain the carrier.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Ooh, you make those bullets sting, Spartan.
Ball dropped.
Down!
We have the ball. Ball dropped.
Oh my gosh, man. How did I not see him?
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Shields are down.
We have the ball.
Oh yeah, get it set up.
Ball dropped.
Oh no.
Enemy has the ball.
No. Shame, shame upon my family. I think it's because I got ranked diamond last night. It's not supposed to carry over, but I swear it does because I was wrecking last night. But tonight I'm just getting dookied on diamond 5, yeah. See, this is why I hate taking big breaks, though. You come back and you're just like trash. But you got to keep doing it. Okay, anyway, so back to the video editors. So DaVinci, you know, I'm going to give it a total ranking because of its difficult learning curve, but also the fact that it's free cross-platform. And it's not a subscription. You can outright own it still. One of the few programs that still lets you do that. I'm going to give it an overall score 7.8 out of 10. If you're familiar with video editing software and the learning curve would be, you know, not taken into account, I'd give it like a 9.5. Oh, actually, there is one more thing I got to mention about DaVinci Resolve, which actually does kind of suck that I realized. If you're just a YouTube video creator like me, an aspiring one, and you want to, like, more than likely you're going to want to utilize asset sites that give you like video templates so you can quickly just create, you know how people have the graphics and it says like subscribe, like, and comment, or do like an outro or intro or certain effects. You can get all that stuff from websites like Envato or Motion Array, things of this nature. But DaVinci does graphics very different from other editors, and so it's hard to find. I'm not saying there's no support, but there's much less support for third-party asset and like templates. So for people that are just trying to create social content or YouTube videos, i.e. you're not a filmmaker, you're not doing long-form video or commercials or where you need like color grading and sound effects and all that stuff, I would say that's actually a ding on it. That's a heavy ding on it because there's less support to just move quickly. So I'm going to take a point. I'm going to say, for that reason, I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10 for a beginner. And for the experienced person, maybe that doesn't matter so much. I can't speak to that. Okay, so now there's Premiere Pro, Adobe's product. The upside to Adobe Premiere Pro is that it comes with, you can bundle it with the Adobe Suite, which has like anything you could ever need for any kind of graphic design, video editing, and that whole package. It sounds expensive, and it is if you're paying out of pocket. It's $70 a month for the whole suite, for the whole Adobe Cloud. So you get Illustrator, Photoshop, InDesign for like workbooks and PDF workflows. You get Adobe Animate, Premiere Pro, video editing. You get After Effects, which is like your motion graphics. But that's, you know, you're really only going to utilize all those things if you're a professional in one of those domains. So I don't know how much that should factor in, but I don't know. Either way, it's the most expensive out of all of the options because it's the I can't even talk. By default, it's the most expensive out of all the options because there is no such thing as owning the Adobe software anymore. It's purely subscription. So unlike DaVinci Resolve where you can purchase it, that's no longer an option for Adobe. So if you just want the video editor, nothing else, Premiere Pro, nothing else, it's $22 a month. Which already, I mean, that adds up and you're just paying that perpetually. And the deeper you get into their ecosystem, the more reliant, so you might as well just, you know, go ahead and book that expense for the rest of your life, basically, because I doubt they're ever coming back from the subscription-based model. Now that cost goes all the way up to $70, like I mentioned, if you just want the whole suite, which kind of just makes sense to me, honestly. But anyway, so that's that. So that's the major downside right out of the gate. Now I will say that there's continuity across Adobe's apps. Like they all kind of operate the same way. So if you get used to one, like if you have experience in Photoshop, you'd probably take, like, the learning curve would be much smaller going to Adobe Premiere because the UI is just so consistent. Although I don't like Adobe's look and feel, generally speaking. Like a lot of these apps are legacy from like the 90s and it shows. But it's still powerful. I mean, Adobe's constantly giving you updates. They have the best support because it's by far the most popular, so that matters in terms of support tutorials online that you can find. So I mean, for that, it's like, just so you know, it's the, like, by a wide margin, it's the most used in industry in terms of like video editor. So you're gonna find the most support online. It's kind of like the Python of the coding world, or TypeScript, if you will. So that's good. So if you're trying to learn quickly and you want a lot of support, it is a good option at that point. Especially if your job is paying for it, then I would almost say it's a no-brainer, because you just have so much support and so many options. Let me start this search over. But yeah, I would say the learning curve is a little less than DaVinci Resolve. There's a lot of good support. There's tons of third-party support for it in terms of assets and templates. So it really has that going for it too. So really, I would say mostly it's the cost. It is also cross-platform, and it does have iPad apps as well if you edit on iPad, so that's nice. There's good cross-platform support. There's good collaboration support, if that matters. Like, one of the things I have to do at work is I'm creating a lot of training videos internally for tools that I'm building. So I write a lot of software for internal use, and then I have to train, my coworkers on these tools. And it really helps to have a way to share video directly from the tools without having to go through YouTube, because I hate, like, you can use YouTube for free. Like, you can list videos for free and have them be unlisted. And you might say, well, why would you do that? Because you might not want to have a internal company training video publicly listed on YouTube for obvious reasons. And you can set private videos on YouTube, but it's clunky and you have to do it through Gmail. Like, if you wanted to, you can do it as unlisted, but that just means that people wouldn't find it just randomly searching the web. Like, it doesn't get indexed by Google's bots, and nobody can run a search on YouTube and find it. If it's unlisted, you have to have the direct link, but anyone can see it. That might be okay if it's non-sensitive data, but even then, some companies just don't, like, that's not a good option anyway. So then there's private videos on YouTube, which, in order to watch those, it has to be explicitly shared to your Gmail, but then that ties it to, obviously, to an email address. I don't know if it has to be Gmail. It has to be shared to your email address. I don't think it has to be Gmail. But still, that can be kind of not great of a workflow. And plus, I don't like seeing internal unlisted videos mixed in with my public content. And so then if you want to get away from that, then you're managing a separate channel, and it just gets kind of messy. So I say all that to say Adobe provides something called Frame.io, which is its own internal kind of collaboration platform where you can send somebody a share link, a video link. They can watch whatever you put together. They can leave comments on it against certain timestamps. So it's really great for that kind of, like, if you're doing iterative work where you want somebody to see what you're working on, comment on it, and you need their feedback, right? And you want to work asynchronously. Like, I work with a lot of people overseas in India. Big parts of our team are in India. So, somebody knocking? Maybe not. But, so it's good for that purpose. So Adobe really has, like, almost any tool that you can think of for a professional workflow. So that it really has that going for it. What else? So I guess all in all, I would say the fact that it's cross-platform, has really great support for training materials and for third-party assets. It is performant. It's not my favorite UI design, but it's fairly performant. And so I guess really the only downside is it's expensive. That's the main downside. I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. Yeah, I guess 8 out of 10. Because I would put it like just ahead of DaVinci overall, just slightly. Okay. So there's those two. Those are the two cross-platform options. So then you have a more user-friendly option in Final Cut Pro, which is Apple's video editor. Now there have been, you know, some people have created like I think The Ring or The Grudge, one of those two, and some other. There's a bunch. I'm sure there's a bunch of examples, but I'm just letting you know that some Hollywood folks do use Final Cut Pro, so like it can be used to that degree. So I'm not gonna sit here and say it's a not capable of doing like commercial level industry standard type work, but for the most part, it's more so leaning towards. It's like a good mid-range between DaVinci Resolve and Premiere, like on the top end, and maybe Avid even above that. And then in terms of approachability, usability, Final Cut Pro is closer to the YouTube content creator types. And then at the very bottom, in terms of approachability but less flexibility, you would have your like Filmora, Wondershare Filmora, CapCut, Cyber Director, if you ever heard of that. Those kinds of apps. So Final Cut Pro strikes a good balance, I think. And that's kind of why I was drawn to it. And also because I have a MacBook that doesn't do anything for me, so I figured that's a good use for it. But that's the thing, is it's only on Mac OS. So that can be a major downside. That was initially why I tried to warm up to what is taking so long. Come on, man. I want to get one in before it's the next day. So that's a major downside, but it is easier to use. So if you have a Mac, or you're willing to get a Mac, or get one of the machines, I don't know, a Studio, what's the other one, a Mac Mini, something. Any of the M series are going to run Final Cut Pro just fine, that's also kind of a nice thing, is that you don't have to worry so much about the hardware, because if you get an M series machine, you can almost guarantee you're going to be capable of producing 4K video, which for YouTube, I mean, that's like you're not going to really be doing anything much more demanding than that. So 4K, my stuff is 1080p, so I mean, I'm even at a lower requirement than that. But in terms of usability, I really like Final Cut Pro because it has this feature that the others don't have, which is whenever you're scrubbing through the timeline, I really like it because it automatically, you don't have to click and hold. This might not make any sense at all, but you don't have to click and hold the little playhead to move around the timeline. You can just scroll left and right, and as you scroll left and right with the trackpad through your video timeline, it's automatically playing at the speed of your scroll. And it's like fast, like buttery smooth. And you don't really get that. You can kind of get that with the other programs, like with shortcuts, but it's still kind of choppy. Like compared to the smoothness, the buttery smoothness of Final Cut Pro, it's really fun. I'll almost say it's fun to go through your video and edit it because it's super fast, and you can immediately see what's happening as you scrub through your timeline. The video is just playing as quickly as you want to scrub, so you can go frame by frame, or you can just quickly slide through your whole timeline and just kind of fly through it and chop up the video, and it's a nice experience. So I mean, for that experience alone, that's really why I was drawn to it, because I'm like, man, because in my case, like I said, I'm like right now I'm sitting here yapping, right, and I'm gonna have to chop this video up later. I'm sitting here yapping for minutes on end. It's really nice to be able to just scrub through this and look at the image in the timeline. I can see my little guy. So as long as I know, or as long as I see in the timeline or in the source viewer that this little search bar is there and that my guy is here, I know that this is all junk I can cut out immediately because it's not gameplay. So it's super simple to see that, so I can just scrub through. So yeah, Final Cut Pro, I like it a lot. Now, in terms of pricing, there's two ways that you can buy Final Cut Pro. There's a $299 one-time purchase that you can make, and then the software is yours. Now it's getting a little dicey because that might go away, because recently they introduced, you can still do it for now. Like if you go to the App Store now on Mac, you'll see Final Cut Pro $299. You'll also see Final Cut Pro under a subscription. Now the nice part is it's a very affordable one compared to Adobe. So if you're just a aspiring YouTube person, Creator, whatever. That's kind of a nice package. So for $12.99 a month, you get Final Cut Pro. You get Apple Motion, which is like Adobe After Effects. So if you want to do your own graphics kind of thing, like motion graphics, that's what Apple Motion is for. You get Pixelmator Pro, which is like Adobe Photoshop, the more approachable version, but still pretty powerful. So you can do like your social posts and that, your little graphics, kind of like Adobe Illustrator, kind of like that. And then what's the other one? Oh, and you get Logic Pro, which is the music maker. So it's a nice little package that you get for $12.99. So if you're already on the Mac ecosystem, or you want to be, I think it's a nice package. $12.99. It's not, it's not terrible. I pay that for YouTube Premium, so that's nice. But yeah, likely, if I had to guess, I would say eventually, like maybe in a version or two later, the one-time buy of Final Cut Pro is going to go away. That's just my guess. But, who knows? But for now, you can still outright just buy it. But who knows if they're going to honor, future versions. But yeah, in terms of usability, it's the simplest in terms of the user interface. Like I think for the most part, most people could get started much more quickly in Final Cut Pro. There's a lot of good support for it, third party and in terms of education online. So that's nice too. Yeah, I would say overall, it's probably the most, like in terms of features, it's the most sparse. Like it's not going to be as capable as a DaVinci or a Premiere Pro, but don't be like me and get turned off by that, because honestly, if you're just making YouTube videos, you don't need like 80% of those features. Yeah, so don't get too caught up in that negative connotation. So I think if I had to pick in terms of beginner status, I would give Final Cut Pro the highest score. I would give it a 9 out of 10, because it's so cost effective. It integrates really well with the Apple ecosystem. If you take a lot of screenshots or videos on your phone, or even shoot your videos on your phone, it's integrated directly, so you can just pull that right into Final Cut Pro, which is a big win. You don't have to dink around with other stuff. You can pull straight from your iCloud, so that's really nice. There is an iPad Final Cut Pro app as well that probably has the closest feature parity between the other editors and their iPad counterparts. So that's another plus. Let's see, what else? I'll tell you about CapCut after this. Mosquito bite, spider bite.
Move fast and kill fast.
About a turtle bite. Oh yeah.
Heavens. A long-range
Oh hey,
weapon.
this is from the old game, Sanctuary. Cool. I don't know when they added this. Damn, dude. Snipes down on our snipe. Snipes down on our snipe. Right on the, actually, I'll just go grab it. Don't worry about it.
Sniper is out. In my sights.
Rockets in middle, you heard him? Come on, man.
Up there.
Heck off.
Power weapons inbound. Oh, thank heavens. The long-range weapon. Power weapons have arrived.
Lost a team.
One shot there,
And
Snipe.
One spanker inbound. M41 spanker available.
Shields are down.
Right above you, XC. Right in front of you. He's one shot. Red base. Another one shot. XC coming to you. Right behind you. One shot. Oh, you're hurt too.
Enemy weaponry costs another teammate.
Enemy halfway to victory.
Damn, all foreign rocks over there. Come on.
Another one down.
Blue court. Get bent, man. I mean, just everywhere.
Target spotted. Another one down.
Three and a hit? No? Come on.
Up there.
How do you get up
Target
there? What the heck?
spotted. Enemy there.
Power weapons incoming. Power weapons available.
In my sights. Enemy there.
Counter. Nice.
They're close.
Dude. I boned that up. Oh.
M41 spanker inbound.
Oh my gosh. I
Target spotted.
have no excuse.
Shields are down.
A good old-fashioned takedown.
Frick out of here, man.
Enemy there.
Shields are down.
Defeat.
4 and 11. I mean, just shame. It is not my night. But if nothing else, you've got a good education on video editing programs, at least a very surface level view, which one you should go with. How's that for value? So it's my bedtime, folks. I'd like to thank you for coming out tonight, hanging out. How many we got in? 4. What's up, Leslie Barber? What's up? How's your night going? Going good, other than getting freaking wrecked. But yeah, God is good nonetheless. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Drop a sub.